Okay, so now it's recording with video. So let's start. Um, First of all, please introduce yourself and your past experience in crypto space.
Sure, man. I'm the manager. So I'm the creator of the Green Rapid token on Alvey Chain, which we will launch later next week. My experience in crypto is that I started off in 2017, the summer of 2017. I was kind of using some IPTV subscription, and I had to pay guy in Bitcoin. So I guess that was my start of crypto, and then I joined some ICO on the Ethereum blockchain, and went from there. I had a good run to the end of the year, and then everything fell. So I started then a Telegram group called the Scandinavian Crypto Pub Talk in springtime 2018, which is very much still alive, where I have my own AMAs and also have a community now with over 400 people to be a safe haven where we discuss projects long-term based. We educate people. We have some good whales on BTC and ETH as well. So yeah, that was my entrance into crypto, and yeah, I'm a guy that works as a business unit manager in IT company where we help small and medium businesses to transform using the Microsoft Power Platform. So I'm very much into kind of digitizing and disrupt kind of the space where we work, but also here in the crypto space, and how we can do some incremental innovation, but also radical innovation to move forward in the space. So I guess that's why I'm also into Alvey Chain, because I thought it was a fresh breath this summer, a new blockchain. Yeah, not all, of course, new, but some incremental innovations and also some radical new stuff like the VR exchange and the metaverse and stuff. So that's kind of cool. I've done a couple of projects before together with other people on the BC.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask next. Your background in crypto as a developer, because I heard about you. You build other projects before.
Yeah, I'm a creator. I would say that I am the strategist, ID behind projects, because I'm educated in IT, but also have an executive master's degree in innovation strategy and team management. So that's my part of doing projects, to kind of get it up running, have a strategy and a plan. So the projects I did before was first was Santa BTC in December 2021. It went to around 700,000 market cap, and then I've had some small ones later with some success, but also a couple of ones with not much success. But we raised 8,000 euros to a foundation helping Ukrainian refugees this February. So that was kind of cool. It was kind of a degen on BC just to help out a foundation there on the borders of Romania to get the refugees safe passage into Europe and also to other parts of the world. So that was kind of nice to do. So yeah, that's my background in doing projects, but I'm not the contract deployer or developer in that term, no.
Okay, so you are the guy with the strategy here.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice about Ukraine.
Thank you.
Can you introduce your team and give us some background information about them?
Yeah, sure. We can move here then on the web page. Yeah, I talked about myself. So with me, I have the actual contract developer and deployer, Tom. He's not fully doxed, but I worked with him a couple of times before. So we have the same ethics in the space. He has contributed as developer in previous projects also together with others that I know and myself. So he's got a huge success in the last bull cycle with Baby Bake. That went to 6 million market cap in less than 24 hours. And he started off in the crypto space in late 2020. So he's an American, lives in London. He will also take big parts in our community AMAs and stuff later. He's a mechanic and now he's kind of working down in Israel, I think. Then we have CVI, which is a community manager. He also works towards the oil and gas industry. He went into crypto in 2019. He started off as a call group, kind of finder or scout, finding legit projects for that community. So he's been continued as a moderator in various regions or small projects before he started in the Moon Nation game project. And that's where I got to know him really good. And the CEO of Moon Nation is also invested in this project. That was my biggest bag in 2021. I think it went to 22 cents from under 1 cent start. So that was and still is a good gaming project. And CVI is very into that, and he's also on board on the team there. So he's a good guy to have with me in this project. He's got a lot of contacts and relationships we can use for further development as well. And David, my social media manager, he's an American. He lives now in the Philippines because of some girl, I guess. He has 10 years into B2C and direct sales. So he's a salesperson. He went into crypto back in 2019. So after doing some extensive research and joining community and meeting other in the space, he started working also for several projects, including Axie Infinity, Pitbull Token, Feg, SafeMoon, Squidward, Onyx, and now he's also in one of my favorite gaming tokens or gaming projects, Katana Inu. So you see, guys, I love to work with guys that do gaming projects. And yeah, he likes to game. He's experienced in graphic design, songwriting, and video editing. And of course, he is also very engaged into the customer service part. Be professional, have patience, and people first. Good ethics to also have in this meme project on your chain, Alvey. So that's the core team. And with me, I have also mods and admins that I worked with before. So I know they're kind of safe and legit to work with.
Yeah, very nice team. And we'll discuss later about the gaming treasure hunt thing. But let's start to talk about your project. By the way, nice name. And I really like how you made the short name, Grab, to grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I checked your roadmap and I saw a very interesting launch strategy. Now
Okay, yeah.
I know you're still in private sale, so like for 45 more minutes, I know you are still in private sale.
Yeah.
And can you explain more about launching on BSC with BUSD and what will come next? Because you saw people asked about why you didn't launch on Alvey directly.
Correct. So, like I said, I'm a strategy guy, and we need a strategy, of course, also to get people's eyes on us, and also to be able to kind of get the influencers and the partnerships and the guys we want to do business with in the space. And Alvey Chain is not that familiar yet or known, and we can't actually pay anyone in Alv. So that's why we thought of, okay, let's raise the marketing funds in BUSD and later now also some maybe in BNB. So we have that covered. And on the pre-sale, we will of course then do a pool with a contract on LSTEX for Alv. So all the Alvs coming in there will then go straight to the LP lock for liquidity on the launch. So that's the reason, because then we don't interfere with the chart also when on Valve, on BSC or Ethereum. Nobody has to sell anything or buy anything. It's covered by the BSC funds. So that's why we went for that. And I think also it's a good introduction to new investors, because then they have bought tokens now in the private sale, which we will airdrop on the Alvey chain. That will, of course, make them have to put in the Alvey chain into their MetaMask or Trust wallet. They have to buy themselves some Alv, also to be able to sell these grab tokens when they're in their wallets. And they will be introduced and also be able to kind of get to know the LDEX and a lot of things. So I think it's a good way to actually also help Alvey Chain get some more eyes on itself.
Yeah, great strategy to raise some funds for not selling LV and to raise in a different coin. Yeah.
Correct.
So I checked your tokenomics and it's not specified how is distributed the total supply. Can you give us some more details about that? I saw you explain the buy and sell tax where it's going, but how is the total supply distributed? Do you have details on that?
Not ready just yet. We will work with that this weekend, because we have to figure out some stuff about staking and farming, how much we will allocate to that, and which platform we're going to use. But the total supply of the tokens, if we go into that part, is 4.720 billion. And that, of course, represents the Chinese year. The Chinese year is 4,720. It's not 2023. They have another time calculator.
Yes, they have another calendar. Yeah.
Yeah. So this supply will also give people the hope or the path of maybe reaching $1 on the token. And it's not too much. It's not like 1 trillion, or it's not too less either. Like, it would be catastrophic if we only had 47.2 million. So that's why we chose the number. We will have 5% buy and sell tax. That's correct. We will have 1% going to the LP allocation. We will have 2% going to marketing, and we will have 2% provided to the staking and farming pools, so they don't run out. We will have some team tokens vested for 3 months, and then we will have them released 10% each week after those 3 months.
Have you thought about your team tokens? How much in percentage from the total supply will be?
Each core team member will have 1%, and then we will allocate also something for our admins and mods. So it will be around 5 or 6% in total, I guess. And for the LP, it will be around, I think it was 70 or something. Yeah, we have to come back to those details when it's ready. We're also discussing on having around 10% for future DEX listings, and also 20% for staking and farming. Yeah. In the pools of.
Please continue.
In our contract, we will also make sure that we have some function for that we can buy back on the chart, and we burn the tokens. So we'll have to come back to that as well. This will be done this weekend, and then we will update the contract information also on our website and in our socials before we start off with the public pre-sale or the hyper launch on Gempad. There we will have only 2 pools, 1 pool for BNB and 1 pool for the actual ALV. And this is not based on soft cap or hard cap in terms of funds. It will be based on maximum buyers to create even more hype, because I think that is the right decision to do. So I think we will go with 50 buyer only in each pool. So in terms of if in the ALV pool people buy for 1,000 ALV and only that, everyone, the hard cap will be only 50,000. You get it?
Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't mean that people can buy up to a hard cap of 500,000 ALV. We will set the hard cap based on wallets contributing. I think that would be cool.
Yeah, but people can join with multiple wallets if they want.
Sure, but they can do that as well in every other projects out there.
Yes, I know.
So if you buy 5 wallets, then there's only 45 wallets left. That's how it goes.
Yeah, correct.
So in terms of then the introduction phase where we're in now, we're concluding then the private sale, of course, now. I will do KYC with the Gempad partner. They are very legit, I've been heard, so we will also do a marketing package with them. And then we will have our public sale, and after that we launch on ElvSwap or ElvDex. So we're gonna have influencer push also next week with some interesting stuff. I will announce some cool news now at the end of this AMA. We're gonna have more based Telegram AMAs as well. We're gonna have community-driven push, meme contests. We have contests also going on at this moment with Twitter, Telegram, and YouTube. You see also we are put into the introduction phase CMC and CoinGecko. It's possible we have to move that into the growth phase. It's all dependent on what now and Alvey Chain make of it, because there is no deal with them yet. Maybe you have more info on that. And then we'll go into the growth phase where we will do more partnerships with social media influencers. The part of farming tools and staking will be set and live with good API for terms to do farms and staking, like a month, and then 90 days, 180 days. We haven't decided yet, but there will be minimum and maximum to put into those pools. Then we'll have a look at more DEX listings. We will concentrate on only DEXs for a long time. We will not do any central exchanges before we actually have something from now and the guys in Alvey Chain to get us there, if so. More partnerships. We're gonna do collaboration with meme creators and artists, social media advertising. When we actually are grown-ups, we're going to have a large influencer push, because then I think we will have a high market cap. And since we're also paired against Alv, even though we don't have that much volume now and then, as long as Alv goes up, we will go up. That's how it works. And you see that we come down to April. Then we're going to have a very cool stuff in the Alvey Chain metaverse. We're going to have a treasure hunt. So our expectation is that there's going to be a rabbit putting out Easter eggs in the Alvey Chain metaverse. We will then have Easter eggs put in with threads of leads. We will have prizes, and we're also going to have a grand prize. I'm not going to tell what that is now, but be sure that we're going to make that happen, and we're going to have even more community-driven meme competitions at that moment. And then we hope to be listed on CMC, of course, and CoinGecko. We're going to have trending services, more exchange listings, maybe SEX if that works out. We're going to update the website. We get our logo on MetaMask and Trust Wallet. And after that, we are heading for the moon, of course. And then we need to update the roadmap. We're going to look at multi-chain bridging and another version of our website. Because if you look at my domain, it's greenrabbit.app. That may mean something, because I also have greenrabbit.info domain. That's all I'm going to say about that. So yeah, that's us.
Okay, and, so you are preparing something here. I wanted to ask about your marketing plans besides what you presented in your roadmap. What else marketing plans do you have?
I'm not going to disclose any of my marketing plans, because when we announce it, it's been paid, it's been done, it's set, because I don't want to announce anything that is not written in stone in my terms. So I'm not going to promise anything until it's actually done. And then I'm going to tell you the news. But like you saw, we will do influencers, meme contests, partnerships, all the usual stuff. But as well as me, that Telegram is too small for us. So we have to also do things outside Telegram. We're going to do more Twitter Spaces, trending services, articles, and a lot of stuff coming. So, and strategies also shifts down the road, because if we really turn into a bull market overall in the crypto space, yeah, then it's going to be a wild west, man, because then really shoots off. But we're actually looking at the slow, nice growth together with the Alvey Chain token Alv on the Alvey Chain, because Alvey Chain is still a little baby. There's not much volume. There is not that much project that has launched. There will be more, and we want to be in the front of those, and also do some possible partnerships with other projects on the Alvey Chain that can complete and fill us also in terms of ecosystem. We're all for open collaboration and open innovation together with other projects. So I think it's going to be a fun ride. And you can say that Alvey Chain was born on the terms that we wanted activity on the Alvey Chain. And I thought, okay, I might have a good idea. So that's when the Green Rabbit was born, because our logo represents a rabbit, of course, in the name of the Chinese year. You have a green circle around the rabbit. That means that we are heading into a slow, steady bull market, a green market that will peak in 2 to 3 years somehow. And also in the circle, it's kind of a portal into Alvey Chain Metaverse. So that was my idea for using the name and the logo. And yeah, like I said, it originates from the concept of Chinese zodiac. They have a special animal each year, repeating 12-year cycle. And the team wanted to launch on Alvey Chain because we found inspiration also in the Japanese folktale Rabbit's Wish, which is about a rabbit who is granted a wish by God to return for saving the god's life. And the rabbit uses his wish to ask for the ability to speak, and it's then able to communicate with other animals in the forest, including the elves. So, of course, we also wish to honor Nor, the founder of Alvey Chain. We think that of Nor as an intelligent, compassionate, and hardworking person, just like the people born in the year of the rabbit are thought to be. So there's a connection there as well. The year of the rabbit is often seen as a time of positive change and growth, and we strongly believe that the Alvey Chain represents a new hope, positive change, and growth for crypto in general. So yeah, that was some info on the background of the project as well.
Yeah, very nice strategy about this thing with the rabbit, and I didn't know about Japanese culture about the rabbit, so good to know now. And how did you think about the metaverse treasure hunt on? It will be like an Easter egg hunt, right?
That's correct, yeah.
How did you think about it to do it in
Well,
our metaverse, in Alvey Chain metaverse?
I was kind of thinking, okay, should I do my own NFTs and stuff, or should I just try to work on using the utilities already been born in the Alvey chain? So I was like, yeah, based on the Japanese folktale as well, with the elves and the rabbit, I was thinking, yeah, Alvey chain do have a metaverse. It's gonna go live before Easter. I was checking up with Naur on that. You maybe saw that in chats as well. Now I need to talk to you, blah, 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 to verify that it was able to make those promises of doing something in the metaverse, because I for sure are not gonna put in those work hours to develop a metaverse myself. That would take like 1 to 2 years. So I thought of, okay, why not use the Alvey chain, because there's a forest, there's castles, kind of mystique. And if we use the rabbit, we have traditions also in Norway that it's the Easter rabbit that puts egg into the forest, and then kids go around and search for messages and hints to find the big Easter egg itself. So that was the idea, and we're gonna do the same then with the Alvey Chain team and developer to make that happen, to put eggs into the metaverse, be able to open them and find leads and the messages, prices, and also then the big Easter egg with the grand prize. Yeah.
Good. I think in the future kids won't think that rabbits are laying eggs, you know. But let's take some questions from our community. Please raise your hand if you want to ask anything.
Sure.
Okay, I will take one by one. So, Ayush, you can speak now.
Hey, is I audible?
Yes. Hello.
Hey, I have basically two questions. First of all, when you announce contract, because I am seeing that it will be coming soon, and will your contract will be re-announced to give surety you will not increase taxes?
Yeah, don't worry about the taxes. We will not be able to manipulate or decrease or increase those. In terms of re-announcing the contract, yeah, we might do that, because we're not going to develop anything in the contract that we need. So yeah, more info on that when the contract is actually built before next week.
Oh, all right. But I think last one. Will you provide staking also
Yes.
for your token? So it will be locked or flexible.
We will have staking pools.
It will be on basics like a logged one or flexible one. I'm just asking on this.
I'm not sure if I get your question.
He's asking about flexible staking, like he can redraw every time he wants, or a locked one.
No, we will have a lock on those for 30 days, 90 days, 180 days, I guess.
Oh, all right. And if there is a user who wants to withdraw it in case of emergency, so he can or not? Thank you.
He can, but then he have to pay the penalty fee.
All right. I got it. Thank you, guys. And thank you, Breathe, for being a good communicator.
Okay, thank you for the question. Let's take another one. Okay, I see Alice.
Hi, Breed. Hi.
Oh, hello,
Hi,
Sabio.
manager. Hi.
Sabio!
That was really excellent. This is Sabio, guys. Okay, that was really excellent question.
Okay,
I was
let's
listening. Yeah,
let Sabio first and then Alice.
yeah.
Okay, speak, Sabio.
I kind of really was really interesting. This question was from one of the community member about the staking and emergency actually to withdraw, and then you mentioned something about penalty. Can you elaborate more on this if you don't mind? Thank you.
Yeah, we have to discuss with the partners of the staking platform, but it's very common to have a penalty tax if you then choose to abort your staking for 30 days or 90 days or 180 days.
Yeah, of course, we know this. The question is, can you elaborate on this? Do you have like a fixed penalty in mind? So everybody knows?
Not yet, man. Because
cool.
I have to discuss also with Nar if his staking platform will be ready, if we're going to do the Echo swap, was the name, or Gempad also have staking.
Okay. Sounds.
We are not decided yet because it's down to economy and also the possibilities with our pools of Alv, how much we're going to set aside, and how we can also have a good life cycle management on the API. So we have to have a minimum staked and maximum staked per wallet, so it's actually sustainable over time.
Okay. Can you give us like some numbers?
No, I can't.
Okay. Okay. Thanks again.
But I guess it's going to be just like Alvey Chain staking and their APIs.
Nice. Nice.
Not verified, but that's what I'm thinking.
Sounds good, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, Alice, you can ask now.
Okay, thank you, sir. My question is, can you tell us about the motivation and benefit for investor to hold your token on?
Okay, breathe in death. I think you have to translate that for me.
Can you please repeat?
Can you tell us about the motivation and benefit for investor to hold your token on?
Sorry, can you repeat clearer again if you don't mind, please? Again, thank you. Seems kind of Alice's voice is not really that clear. Alice, you there?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you speak a bit louder so we can hear you properly, please? Thank you. Go ahead, Alice.
Yeah, I really didn't get what he was asking, so...
Yeah.
So my question is, can you tell us about the motivation and benefit for investor to hold your token on?
Okay. So I think his question was like, can you tell him how you're gonna motivate holders?
Oh, okay. Yeah, how to motivate your investors to hold.
That's community work, but we're gonna have a lot of community-driven work like contests, and we're gonna start next week with stickers and promo videos and giveaways on that. We're gonna have meme contests all the time. We're gonna have also into our roadmap landing page where people can actually have a gallery of their memes and stuff. We have, of course, staking and farming, and we're gonna have so much going with influencers. And along the roadmap, we're gonna, of course, evolve and update and look into if we can actually do something with the app thoughts that we have. So yeah, the Green Rabbit now has a roadmap for like 6 months. Then we have to update the roadmap based on where we are, what market cap, funding, and all that kind of stuff to see what we're going to focus on next. And also the partnerships with other projects on Alvey Chain, because we really want to collaborate with other communities, other holders of other chains and tokens. So we want to look to see also if we can bridge to other chains, not just be an Alvey token in the long term. So I think that's going to be a motivation also, that this is not just a degen that's going to run for 3 months, but we have some strategies and thoughts also for updating the roadmap to do another year, and another year, because Alvey Chain will grow, and we want to be part of the journey as well, to grow as a token and then ecosystem and maybe something more. Yeah.
That sounds really interesting. You see, the manager just had a question, because really interesting what he said there. Actually, is really, really good. Are you, from what I understand, are you trying or are you planning to do partnerships with some project already built on Alvey Chain? Is that correct?
Yeah, I can't disclose that, of course, but I've been in contact with a few of them. Yeah.
Nice. You don't have to disclose names. That's good to know.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Dave Nicole, I just unmuted you.
Thank you. Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Please ask.
All right. Okay, so what I want to know is that project like this, do you guys have like a treasury intact for which could be used as a backup in case the project is not stable?
Yeah, in terms of treasury, we are gonna use some funds to do buybacks now and then, and we're also kind of looking into some other functions that hasn't been done yet, which I find very interesting. It's connected also to the Alvey project and something on the back end there. So yeah, we have a plan. I can tell you that. Was that a good enough answer?
Yeah, and I also wanted to ask, do you guys have any plans of having NFTs?
Not right now. I have discussed this with the others. I don't want to make NFTs just to make NFTs, or just make NFTs to kind of stake them, because I don't really believe in NFT staking for tokens. That's a lot of rubbish. So if I'm gonna do NFTs, it will be like giveaways, or it will be with full utilities. And then, of course, we have to look at rabbits or other kind of stuff into the Alvey metaverse as well, that you can use our NFTs as your avatars and stuff in the metaverse of Alvey. It's possible, it's doable, but I'm not in talks with Nor or anyone else about that just yet.
All right, brilliant answer. Thank you, the manager.
No problem. I just have to tell you guys that our private sale is just 10 minutes away to end. We only have $926 to fill. So you have to be fast now if you're going to buy in.
Okay, great. 10 minutes left. I just unmuted you, AGV. If you have any question, please ask. AGV, are you here?
Everyone. This is a wonderful AMA software, and I love the way the manager analyze everything about the Green Rabbit software. Yeah, my question is that while going through the website, sometimes this afternoon I came across the roadmap, and from the roadmap I can see after privacy there will be something like contract audit and KYC. So I don't know whether the KYC and the contract audit usually come before the launch as it is stated on the roadmap. That's what I want to confirm.
Yes.
Also, will the pre-sales going to happen on the jumper too?
Yes.
All right. Thank you for clarification.
No problem.
Yeah, I love your project.
Thank you.
Okay, I see so many questions in the text, but there are many people who raised their hand and wants to ask. Let's take a few more questions.
Yeah, I have all the time in the world. I'm gonna do a Twitter space afterwards. I can announce it now that we are gonna have an AMA with Ninja Lounge also next week on Wednesday. So they wanted me to go open mic also now tonight on the Twitter spaces.
Oh, great. Okay, so Speed, I just unmuted you. If you have any question, you can ask now.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, hello, we can hear you.
Do you have audit certificate?
No, like I said, it will be done when the contract is ready now in the weekend. So then we can go with audit. I cannot audit a dummy token on Gempad on the BSC chain.
Thank you for the answer, sir.
Okay, one more question from Moses Sunday. You can speak now.
Thank you. Hi, Brindet. Hi, the manager.
Hello.
Hello.
I think your project is really, I mean, from the looks of things, you have a very good, solid plan. But I want to ask something. The name Green Rabbits, I mean, I think that it relates to the Chinese year. Now I want to ask about Chinese investors because I think it would be a good idea also to infiltrate that market. You know, just as the name rabbits and the year of the rabbits has to do with the Chinese New Year. I don't know if you're looking into that. Then the second thing is this. Alice asked a question that was not answered. He asked two questions. The second one was, what are the benefits of holding your token? Is there maybe, I think he's talking about maybe something that has to do with a reflection, or maybe you hold the token and you have rewards in maybe certain tokens. Then finally, my final question is this. What are you going to do to bring more investors into the Alvey ecosystem in general? Because I see that some of the projects are relying on Alvey chain to get investors instead of going outside the chain to bring their investors. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think I've answered a lot of those things with the staking and farming and other stuff also happening. And I've also answered the part of that I'm not just relying on Alvey main chat holders. That's why I did also the private sale in on the BSC chain with BUSD investment. So we actually kind of force people into getting known with Alvey Chain. They have to buy their WOW token. They have to bridge them. They have to use the ELV's DEX. So yeah, I think I've covered those things.
What about the Chinese? I just said that it would be a good idea, to.
Yeah, I of course thought of that as well, and I have already a woman on Fiverr that will translate everything on the web next week into Chinese when everything is set on the web page. And I also found moderators on the Chinese community, and we're going to have AMA there as well, and a lot of stuff to happening also on AI and other parts of the Chinese market.
All right, great, fantastic.
So I just wrote now in the chat the link to the private sale. 5 minutes, 4 minutes left. If you want in, get in.
Okay, I see two more people. Kim Bazak, you can speak now.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Hello, we're great. How about you?
Can you share development and roadmap and tell us about your upcoming plans?
Okay, this seems like manuscript questions. I've already answered those things.
Yeah, the roadmap is on the website. You just check their website.
Kim Bazak, this question has been covered a couple of times. Please check the website as has been mentioned by Breeden. Okay. The manager just received another message. I know that you already answered this, but if you don't mind, take your time again, just briefly. The question I received was asking about the team tokens.
The team tokens, yeah, like I said, the core team will have 1% tokens vested for 3 months and then release 10% each week. We will also allocate a pool for our admins and mods with the same vesting and the same strategy, but we haven't allocated how much they will get each just yet.
Will it be 1% as well?
No. It will be a total pool of maybe 1% or something, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for answering.
1% split between all admins. You mean?
1 minute left. Under $600 left to buy. 50 seconds.
I unmuted Piyush Srivastav.
Okay, am I audible?
Yes,
go ahead.
We can hear you.
Okay, so my question is, how will you convince people to use on your metaverse and any unique use, because you know some tokens are already having good holders?
I think you have to repeat that.
Can you repeat slowly if you don't mind, please? Thank you.
Okay. How will you convince people to use on your metaverse any uniqueness, because you have no some tokens are already having good holders?
You have to use your Metaverse or Trust Wallet and connect to Alvey Chain, yeah? If you have a NFT from Alvey Chain, you will use that. If not, you will use your wallet and have a standard avatar in the Metaverse.
Okay. My second question is, people avoid to private sale because at launch they may dump because they get best deal at private. So how you can give them surety? This will not hard charge at launch too much.
How we can assure it will not fall on launch?
That's a very good question, by the way. So his question is because so many people were in this pre-sale, so he's afraid if there will be a dump. Are you or do you have a plan to stop this from happening, from them dumping on the chart the moment when you
Well,
launch?
I can't see a lot of people dumping when it's only 57 wallets that has contributed now. The private sale ended. We didn't actually meet the hard cap. We was $647 away. But yeah, 57 people contributed. It's a private sale, so a lot of the investors are known to me. I know they will hold the floor. And one more important part is that there's no bonuses on buying into the private or the public pre-sale. It's 1-to-1 ratio. So basically no one will kind of earn on dumping at launch because you have 5% buy and you have also 5% sell. So why should people dump and just pay tax? That would be stupid. So in terms of that, I don't think it will happen. We have buy pressure on launch, I can tell you that, because we have so much things lined up. And I also think that many of the investors will use some time to actually understand the Alv stacks and how to get Alv and how to put them into the wallet to be able to sell.
So basically,
So in
what
terms
you're saying is, what you say, from what I understand, your strategy is all the people they bought from the pre-sale are known to you, and they will be holding the floor the moment at launch. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
Okay, thank you so much. And
Okay, so let's take one more question from Frank Zappo.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Hello, yes.
Yes. My question is, security is always most important for a user. Can you tell us about your platform security? Have you done any audit via any audit platform? Thank you.
Well, I don't deliver any platform. It's Gempad who does that. So we have Gempad as our partner for the private sale and our other hyper launch public pre-sale. So that they provide all the security. We haven't developed anything, so I'm not sure what you kind of mean by security. You can't hack into the contract or the marketing wallets or dev wallets. So yeah, you have to elaborate what you actually mean about that.
Yeah.
If you talk about hacking into the metaverse of Alvey, you have to talk with Naur and his dev.
Okay, Frank, so was your question answered?
No, sir. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Well, do any one of you have any other question? Please raise your hand. If not,
let's see if maybe there is some more questions in the chat here. And
I'm recording. I have full screen. I don't know. I'm not looking at the chat right now.
so the manager, where do you see your project in 3 months' time after launch?
Then I think that we will have a good market cap. I believe also that Alvey Chain will have like a 50 to 100 million market cap if everything works out with JP Morgan and Metaverse and everything. So we will be on the wave going upwards together with them. A lot of new people will come to the Alvey chain, will come to the Alvdex, buy different tokens. We will, of course, have the staking pool and the farming pools filled and up running. And we will be prepping for April and the Metaverse treasure hunt at that time in March.
Yeah, sounds good, man. There is another question from Trish Tuzu. I hope I spelled that correct. The question is, are you planning to provide more utilities like DEX, play to earn, or anything else? Because meme coins with some good utilities will help to create more fundamentals strong. That was his question.
Yeah. I get it. And like I said, I have the domain app and I have the domain info. So, you know that developing your own DEX and developing your own launchpad and stuff, it's pretty expensive and maybe not necessary either. There's where partnerships with other projects on Alvey Chain, thinking about those things can be just as good.
Okay. So the next question is from Alan Williams. So the question is, do you have, so you mentioned about the Chinese rabbits. I just want to know, anyone from your team is a Chinese? If not, why you focus on Chinese? Do you have a Chinese member in your team?
Not in the core team, but we do have some maybe onboarding on the mod side and on the admin side, yeah. Market makers, yeah. I think the Chinese community, of course, is important because it's connected to the history of the rabbit and the Rabbit New Year and our token allocations. And of course, also Alvey Chain itself does have a shitload of Chinese investors and also a big community with over 7,000 people in there. So it's attractive, and we know also that Chinese market nations in common do love memes.
Yeah. So the next question is from, I hope I spelled that right, Elise or Elise. The question is, can you give me information about the backer and the partners of your project?
Of our partners?
Is your project backed by some partners?
We have Gempad now. They backing us. We do have partnerships also in Ninja Lounge community on Telegram, which is very big and do have a lot of influencer partnerships. And more will, of course, come down the road. Like I said, we might do collaboration with other projects launching on Alvey Chain. We're for sure going to do partnerships with meme influencers and meme creators and stuff. So yeah, we have those things covered in the roadmap. And we will update the roadmap as long as we go, because new partnerships will come as we go. Just like with Nara and Alvey Chain, we see new partnerships all the time that he didn't think of at the start, but it kind of grows and develops over time. That's how it goes.
Okay. So we have another question from Edu. Good. I'm really sorry if I spelled that wrong. Edu Gouldley or something like that. Okay. The question is, DeFi has 3 sectors: DEX, synthetic assets, and lending. Which exactly is Green Rabbit focused on now? Do you have plans for the other areas?
If we have plans for...
Okay, so DeFi has 3 sectors:
Yeah.
DEX, synthetic assets, and lending, which exactly is Green Rabbit focused on now? Do you have plans for the other areas?
I'm not sure if I do get this, but our focus on LDEX now and the focus on being on other DEXs later on. We're not going to do lending if that's the question.
So it's about DeFi, decentralized finance.
Yeah.
So there is another question from Ali Gochis. His question to you, will these partners charging any team tokens like Gympad or Ninja Lounge as you told? This is really good question, by the way. I like this one.
I'm not sure again.
Okay, he said the question is, will these partners charging any team tokens like Gympad or Ninja Lounge as you told?
No, they are paid in BNB.
Okay.
Just like I said earlier, that the reason of raising now BUSD and then BNB is to have marketing funds and also to pay off services and partnerships. That is important for us. All the ALV goes to our LP, and the tokens that we have for this part will go to prizes just like today on AMAs, giveaways, just like you see in the contest we are running. We give away dollars in our tokens. Nothing much each time, but we're going to do it often. So we're not going to drain or kind of risk that our chart goes down because of giveaways and people selling off those things. And we're not going to do any big airdrops. So it's just going to be like today, some dollars in prizes, giveaways, just like we do on the Twitter competition, YouTube, Telegram competitions. For those who make stickers for us, promo videos, those kind of things, we're going to give them small portions in dollars based on our tokens.
Okay, sounds good. So
yeah, because then we will increase the holders. If they don't sell, if they hold, we increase the holders by doing that.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Yeah, please tell, please.
Are there any more questions now? I think I have to log off soon.
Okay. In the voice, I don't see any hand reason, so...
yeah. So let's wrap it up. The manager, what would you like to say to the community, and what would you like to say to the current investor and to the future investors?
Yes, and please pick 3 winners, and please tell when will they get their prizes, if they are getting their prizes in your coin after the launch on LV, or you'll distribute, you'll do some prices in BUSD.
I think that you can pick the winners, and because
I noted the ones who asked, and you can choose from them.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I will do that. We can use.
If you remember from those guys, Ayush, the first one who asked, the next one, and many times was Sabio.
Oh no! Listen, I'm helping here.
Yeah, I know. So the next one was Alice, Dave Mikol,
and we got
Moses Sunday, and Piyush Srivastav. And I know was some other guys, but their questions, most of them were already answered before, so I haven't
So I
put them
really
on
like.
the list.
Yeah, the first one was really good, and Alice and Piyush was good as well. So we can choose those.
Alice and Ayush, and one more. You said
Yeah, the
three.
first one who asked me question.
Okay, Ayush is the first one.
Oh, yeah, okay. And then we have Alice.
Alice, Dave Nicole, Moses Sunday, and Piyush Srivastav.
What was Triostov question?
Oh, I don't remember because I haven't noted it.
Yeah, I think I have a clue. Yeah, but you can choose him. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And one more. Ayush Srivastav.
You can choose Ayush as well.
Yes, Ayush is the first. Okay.
Then Alice, then Piyush.
Oh, okay. So we have three. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, the manager. And
yeah, I just want to say thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure, and so a big thank from me and all my team and community for you guys wanting to invest and believe in us, believe in the project, believe in the process, believing in the Alvey Chain. Also, of course, is the most important thing here. I think we're gonna have a really good ride, and it's all about the community. I'm just a guy sitting in here in Norway with a good idea that I've created. I have some good guys with me, and it's all about community work and having a good time. Then we can actually go a long way. So
excellent.
Being decentralized and delegate tasks and make tasks together. My kind of role into this is, of course, to inspire you guys, engage you guys, and together we will empower the space and the community to really do good. So thank you so much for listening. Now this is just the introduction and the very first beginning of this project. So I hope we can do another AMA and
of course, yeah,
in some weeks. Yeah.
Yes, the manager.
We wish you best of luck for your project and for you and your team. And yeah, why not? Let's arrange another AMA. That'll be good.
Yeah. Good luck with your project, and hope to see you soon.
You will. Don't worry. Have a good night.
Again. Thank you. Have a good day. Enjoy. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.